Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my review video on the Wet n Wild Contour Blush and Highlighter Sticks. I've been using these for quite a few weeks now whenever I did my makeup, and I thought I was very well prepared to review these for you guys. I have all of my notes right here. I've very much enjoyed taking notes for my review videos lately, so I figured I would show you my notes and talk to you about my notes. Let me just brush my hair really quick. I always keep a small hairbrush right here. This one's by Connor. Alright, so let's just hop right in and not make this video any longer than necessary. If I'm currently not wearing any lipstick. Earlier I was wearing the lipstick in Taurus, but I ate some pizza. Actually, let's put it on real quick. Just really messily. Oh, it actually looks really good sheared out. There we go. Now you see the completed look. So my lipstick is the Lippy Stick in the shade Taurus. It is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. I absolutely love this look. She actually did a tutorial on this look that I will link down below. I really, really like it. So let's just hop right into the Wet n Wild sticks. So I'm going to start with the contouring stick. So I personally have the shade Oaks on You. The contour stick is $3.99, as you can see. It used to be like a perfect rounded edge, but now because, you know, I'm going in and I'm contouring, it's been a little misshapen. I will provide videos of me applying them and blending them out up in this corner. So a little bit goes a long way. The shade is a little warm for my skin tone, as you can see, but I don't really mind a warm contour. It doesn't bother me if my contour is a little warm, a little cool, or even if it's neutral. There are other shades of the contour stick, which look, at least on Ulta's website, they look cooler toned, but they are obviously way too dark for my skin tone personally. It is really, really creamy to apply, like barely a swipe. And I think it blends well with both a beauty sponge or a stipple brush. My favorite for cream contouring is the cream blush and highlight are the e.l.f. small stipple brush. I think it works well with both, but I personally prefer it with a beauty sponge. This one is the Moda Magic sponge, and I really, really like blending it out with that. And like I said, a little goes a long way. I tend to bring it down to about here. Sometimes I'll go a little overboard and bring it down further, which is why I do personally like blending it out with a sponge. I feel like it makes it look a little bit more natural, and it doesn't get as crazy as fast as with the e.l.f. stipple brush. So yeah, we're gonna hit into the blush stick. And these are all from the Mega Glow line. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow blush stick in the shade Peach Bums. So it's like a really nice, like peachy pink color, and it has a nice sheen to it. So it actually kind of reminds me of like a cream version of Orgasm. Again, really creamy, really pigmented. That was one soft swipe. Again, very easy to apply. I just kind of go around in circles on my cheeks, and I'll either use a e.l.f. small stipple brush or a beauty sponge. In the demonstration, I do use a beauty sponge, but for the blush, I could go either way depending on how much I apply. If I accidentally apply a little too much, then I prefer it with the sponge. If I apply a little bit and I slowly build up, I'll go with the small stipple brush. But let's be honest, I'm a very impatient person and I like things to go a little fast, so I tend to go overboard and then go in with my sponge. That is just my preference. There is one other shade, and it's in the shade Floral Majority. But it's really, really dark looking, so I think it would work really well for someone of a deeper skin tone. Whether you're a medium skin tone or a dark complexion, I think that shade will work really well for you, whereas Peach Bums would work well for someone of my fair complexion. This stick is also $3.99, and it is also sold at Ulta. Alright, and last we have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlight Stick. Mine is in the shade When the Nude Strikes. There is only one shade, and I forgot to mention the contour stick. The other shade is called Call Me Maple. But this is When the Nude Strikes. There is only one shade. So this shade works really, really well for my skin tone and for my fair complexion. But if you have a medium to deep skin tone, this is not going to work for you whatsoever. So keep that in mind if you plan on purchasing this. Now, this one needs to be built up a little bit more than the contour or blush. So you can kind of see the difference there. But again, it is really, really, really creamy and easy to just wipe on. And again, it works really well with either the e.l.f. small stipple brush or with the beauty sponge. In all of the demonstrations, I'm using a beauty sponge. But like I said, you do need to build it up a little bit more than the contour and blush sticks. Now I do want to talk about the packaging a little bit. So they come in a general stick packaging, but at least definitely with the contour stick, I don't know if it's with all of them because I haven't had to roll all of them up yet, but I've had to roll up the contour stick. So when it's rolled all the way down, nothing. You start rolling it up. So it sounds kind of cheap, especially when you roll it. And then if you roll it a little too much, it pops. It doesn't fall out or anything, so I do think that's good. Let me see if it does it with the blush and the highlight stick as well. So it does it with the blush. So it probably does it with the highlight too, to be honest. Yeah, I can already tell. So it does kind of sound a little cheap. It has 0.21 fluid, 0.21 ounces or 0.6 grams. Y'all just saw that, right? The highlight stick completely came out of the packaging. So you need to be careful with the packaging. Hold on, let me scoot back forward. So you do need to be careful with the packaging because, and to be honest, this is the first time it's happened since I've started using these. And like I said, I've been using these for a couple of weeks now. But you can just kind of squish it back in there. But now I need to be a little careful with the highlight stick, which sucks because that goes right at the top of my face. So I'll use another, I'll use a contour stick. So again, it has 0.21 ounces or 0.6 grams of product in it. So let me just show you pretty much what that consists of. Unfortunately, I have started using it, but that's pretty much what it consists of. I haven't used a ton to make a huge dent in it yet. In fact, let's show you compared to the blush and highlight stick, because I probably use the blush stick more than I have the contour. Yeah, so you can see the difference. So the contour stick has some more product than the blush stick. So the contour stick is probably going to be your best representation on how much there is when you buy it to begin with. So, yeah. I'm actually kind of glad that highlight stick popped out on camera, because A, that's never done that to me before, but B, so you can also see what could happen to you. I feel like the highlight and contour stick, I use the least amount of product, and then the blush I use the most because I kind of swirl it around on my whole cheek and then I blend it out with my sponge. So, I think it's a I think they're really good products. Personally, I've been using them under all my powder products all week, and I do think they are really good bases to a powder, contour, blush, and highlight. Especially if you're going with a more natural looking highlight and you like the bam kind of look. I could go either way. One thing I don't like about the packaging, and I don't know if you're able to tell, but if you look at my fingers and you look at the packaging, the writing is starting to come off. Now, I do understand it is Wet n Wild. I'm not expecting the world's best packaging, but that does kind of upset me, because when I have products, I don't want that happening on my hands, because especially after a cream product, I'm still applying different products on it. The only time I'm not after applying a cream product is if, say, I'm doing a natural makeup day, like if I'm going to the beach, or if I just want a natural makeup day, and all I'm applying are cream products. So that is kind of a downfall with the packaging. I feel like Wet n Wild could have done a little better than that. But I do highly recommend these. I use them every day. Well, not every day, but every day I wear makeup. Let me clarify that. And I've been really enjoying them. Like I said, I think the contour sticks are a little warm, so if you prefer more of a cool tone stick, I would personally go with the Jordana Sculpt and Glow. So let me show you the difference in the color. And I even got mine in the shade medium, and I felt like it worked okay for me. So as you can see, this one's just a tad bit more warmer than this one. This one's more of a neutral undertone. This one's the Jordana, or Jordana. I really love Jordana, however you want to call it. And I also like the packaging of the Jordana a little bit better, because if you look at the difference between the lid of this one and the Wet n Wild, the Wet n Wild just kind of sits there while the Jordana clasps in. And the writing in the black of the Jordana does not come off like that one does. And I feel like you can hear it wiggle a little bit in there, but the Jordana's stick is more in there. And this also comes with a little bit more product. It comes with 0.23 ounces or 6.5 grams compared to that. So it is just a little bit more product. But like I said, if you prefer more of a neutral to cool tone contour, I would go with the Jordana stick compared to the Wet n Wild stick. I really don't care. Personally, I think either one looks good on my skin, because I do have a more neutral undertone. But if you are a pinker undertone, I would definitely go with the Jordana one over the Wet n Wild one. Personal opinion. Alright, so that's my review of the Wet n Wild contour sticks. I believe I have hit every note that I put down while I was reviewing these for you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day / night. I'm actually filming this in the nighttime, and I feel like my lighting is a little bit better than when I film in the daytime. That's a little weird, but that's okay. I will talk to you guys later, and I love you all. Bye!